Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today we have a packing video to show you. I've actually managed to get my Vinted up and running now, and I've made 3 orders in the last 24 hours, which is amazing. I don't have a huge amount of items on my Vinted yet, so the fact that I've made some sales is really good. And I wanted to record myself packing these videos, packing these parcels should I say, just so that you can see what I get up to and how I package them. So this is my packing station. I have put it together quite quickly, so it might not stay looking like this, but it's definitely the way that I think it will work for now. So we have tissue paper so that I can wrap all of the orders in tissue paper. We have my standard sized parcel bags there. I do have some bigger bags if needed, but none of these items should need larger parcel bags. We've got my packing tape over there. We've got some lint rollers so that I can defluff everything. That there is a tub of bookmarks. So as well as selling clothes, I also sell books, both new and secondhand. And every book purchase comes with a free handmade bookmark. So I've got those there so that I remember to add them. And then on the stand over here, I have my mum bin printer and my labels. I've had that printer for a long time. Probably ought to upgrade it really, because it is the cabled version, so I have to connect it to my actual laptop. So I may upgrade that to a wireless one. I have some scissors, I have my roll of tape here, and we're going to get started. So this is going to be me showing you packaging, and it's also going to show you how well my system is working in terms of bags. So I've been selling on Vinted for probably around 6 months now, and when I was selling my own things, everything was just chucked into boxes, and it was a nightmare trying to find everybody's orders, if I'm honest. So because I've now gone pro, I have moved to these bag systems. So I bought some bags, I just seal them up and put a little number on, and then I reference that number in the listing on Vinted so that I then know which order is what. So this first order is for this gorgeous jumpsuit. To be fair, all 3 of my orders are jumpsuits. So this is in bag 20, and then what I do is I'm going to put this to one side and reuse this for a later listing when I'm listing up. So this first one is a new look tall, so it's part of their tall size range. Gorgeous jumpsuit. How beautiful. It has the tie tops on there as well, so you can wear this on its own, or you can wear it with like a shirt underneath there. I think this is absolutely beautiful. This one is going to a lovely lady called Leah. So what I'm going to start off doing is I'm going to go over it with my lint roller so that I'm defluffing it. There shouldn't be much on here, but I just want to make sure that these are getting to the customers in the best possible condition. And what I'm also doing while I'm doing this is I'm checking to see if there's any loose threads. Clothes are notorious for getting loose threads. So I'm just going to snip any that I see. That's looking pretty good. I just want to make sure that there's absolutely no fluff or anything on here. There's a loose thread here, look, as well. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same with this leg as well. It's a beautiful wide leg look. So again, I'm checking for any loose threads, anything that might make the customer not happy. For the sake of 2 seconds, just to go through and make sure that this is in perfect condition, because that is my aim. And then we're going to go up the top. Again, removing any fluff, any loose threads. Can't see anything on there, so we're going to flip it round, and while I'm lifting that up, I'm going to check again for loose threads, because loose threads will show up everywhere. So again, we're going to defluff. These rollers were really cheap. I can't remember how much I paid. I think it was 15. There we go. Right, I can't see any more loose threads or anything on there. So I'm going to fold this up. I'm just going to go off camera because it's quite long. And I am not that long. I am very short. Fold that up. And then I'm going to package it. I might do it that way actually. Bring that over. And although these are obviously pre-loved and second-hand clothes, it doesn't mean that they can't be treated nicely. Down. And then what I have done as well is, just stuck that down, is I was watching a few people on TikTok, and they said that obviously, I mean, they're saying it's a scam that's going around on Vinted at the minute, but if I'm honest with you, I think everybody tries to pull this. But people are finding that they are getting, this parcel hasn't been delivered. Now, if that's absolutely genuine, then absolutely fine. However, somebody recommended making like a little slip that goes in with your parcel. So mine just says, "Thank you for your order. The packaging and posting of this order has been recorded. If you would like to watch your order being processed, please check out our YouTube channel." And then there's a little QR code that takes you to my channel. So I'm going to pop one of those on and just sellotape that on. Obviously, for some, it still won't be a deterrent, but if it deters some people, then that is even better. And this one should fit in this bag. Pop that in there. Perfect fit. And these are not TikTok bags. I know they go around on the rounds, TikTok bags. These are not TikTok ones. These are ones I've had to use. And then I'm going to take some tape. And I'm going to take that closure down as well. Put it over. Try and get rid of some of the air, because sometimes if there's too much air in there, that can actually cause them to pop. And then I'm going to pop her label on as well. Write her address, and that is our first parcel done. So I'm going to pop that to one side, and then let me wake my laptop back up and let's have a look at the second order. So that one is ready to go. So next order is another jumpsuit. Again, it's another new look one. Seem to have gone really well with the new look ones. This one is for a Katie. Thank you so much, Katie, if you're watching. Really do appreciate it. This is an animal print one, and I am looking for bag 26. This one was listed yesterday and it sold yesterday. The sell-through rate on these jumpsuits is really high. So again, look, so we've got the bag, we've got 26. I am going to be double checking, but this is definitely the right item. So put that to one side. And then we're going to go through the process again. So this is a gorgeous new look in the animal print with the short sleeves. Beautiful. It's got the middle tie, so you can tie that a little bit tighter. And again, I'm going to lay these out. These were steamed before they were put in the bags. Unfortunately, they do get a little bit creased in the bags, but they're going to get creased while they're in the packing bag anyway, so I'm not overly concerned. So again, just running the roller over. Just want to make sure that I'm catching any possible discrepancies in what I've described it as and what they then receive. And these are, everything on my Vinted is from a smoke-free home. I do not smoke at all. Nobody in this house smokes. I do have a pet. I have a dog. However, she's not allowed in this room whatsoever. And all the clothes are processed away from her. But again, it's another reason why I'm using the lint roller, is just to make sure that should a stray hair have got anywhere, this is picking it up. I haven't seen any loose threads on this one, which is amazing. Just going to fold this up now. The last one was actually a perfect fit for that other bag, wasn't it? So just wrap that in, tuck that up. There we go. It really does not take long to just be careful with the clothes. Pop another one of these on, and I just printed these off on just normal white paper, nothing fancy. I suppose I have got the label maker, so in theory it could have gone on a label maker, but to be fair, it's absolutely fine on this. Now, I do reuse some of my bags, so I was making some bundles of clothes and I was popping the bundles into poly mailers ready to sell them. But if somebody bought a bundle, they went all together. So you'll notice that some of my bags will have just some descriptions on. They weren't actually used for sending parcels, they were just used for storing some clothes. So we have that one. I'm going to grab her label. So again, thank you very much, Katie, for your order. I will get that shipped out. There's that one. And then the last one on this video is for a lady called Karen. She has ordered a, again, new look. New look is very popular. This is a Daisy jumpsuit, and this is in bag 27. So there we go. Absolutely beautiful. Again, this was listed yesterday and it sold very early this morning, so really, really quick on these ones. So as I say, this is a new look. This is a black with white daisy pattern. This is a jumpsuit with the short sleeves. It has the tie in the middle again. This one has like a textured fabric to it, which is really nice. So again, I'm just going to lie this out. I'm looking for any anomalies that I didn't spot initially, and just making sure that I defluff. Not seeing any loose threads on it, which is amazing. There's not a lot of fluff coming off these at all, to be honest. Turn it over and go back down the back as well. Don't ever miss the back, because of can assure you your buyers won't. I mean, with this one, look, that is still tagged. So, really, really pretty. And if you have any questions on my packaging, or if you have any hints or tips, you know, if there's anything that I'm doing that you would do differently, again, please do let me know in those comments down below. Just going to fold this up. The only reason why I'm taking it off camera to fold is because it's so long and I am not long. This one's going to go that way. It's okay, as long as it goes in my bag. Make sure it does go in the larger bag, but there we go. Take that down, grab another one of my little slips and pop that there. Oops, keep pulling that out of the way. There's the bag. Perfect. In the bag it goes. Try and get rid of some of that air. Take this down. Grab my label. And that's it, just the 3 parcels to show you today. Put that on there. So I'm going to run these up to the InPost lockers and to the Every at the shop, and I'll see you there.